Hello students, I am Kamaljit Sharma, PGT Accountancy, teaching in Cambridge International School, the SUA. This lecture is prepared for the subject of Business Studies for grade 11 Commerce. In this chapter, number 4, that is Business Services, the topics to be covered like characteristics of services, then distinguish services from goods, classify different type of business services, then the concept of e-banking, then identify and classify different types of insurance policies, and describe different types of warehouses. Dear students, in the previous session, we studied about the banking services from chapter number 4. Today, we will study about the functions of commercial banks. I hope this session would benefit you in understanding the concepts. Now, there are four types. Banks can be classified into four types. Number one is commercial bank. Number two is cooperative banks. Number three is specialized banks. And number four is central banks. I write here central bank. These are not central banks. In today's session, we will discuss about the functions of commercial banks. But before moving to our today's topic, we will discuss first what is a commercial bank, a few examples of commercial banks, and what is the role of commercial bank in an economy. Now, we will study about the commercial banks. Commercial banks are the institutions dealing in money. These are governed by Indian Banking Regulation Act 1949, and according to it, banking means accepting deposits of money from the public for the purpose of lending or investment. These are two types of There are two types of commercial banks. One is public sector banks and another are private sector banks. Public sector banks are those in which government has a major stake, major share, and they usually need to emphasize on social objectives than on profitability. Private sector banks are owned, managed, and controlled by private promoters, and they are free to operate as per market forces, the opposite forces of demand and supply. There are 20 nationalized public sector banks like SBI, that is State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, etc. And other private sector banks are represented by HDFC, that is Housing Development Finance Corporation Bank, then ICICI Bank, that is Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Jammu and Kashmir Bank. Like other, there are more commercial banks operating in the country. So, commercial bank, what is the definition of a commercial bank? An institution which accepts deposits, makes business loans, and offers related services. Commercial banks also allow for a variety of deposit accounts, such as checking, savings, and the time deposits. These institutions are run to make a profit and owned by a group of individuals. Now, we will again discuss then what is a commercial bank. A commercial bank is a kind of financial institution which carries all the operations related to deposit and withdrawal of money for the general public, providing loans for the investment, etc. These banks are profit-making institutions and do business only to make a profit. The two primary characteristics of a commercial bank are lending and borrowing. The bank receives the deposit and gives money to various projects to earn interest, and the interest is the profit of the bank. The rate of interest that a bank offers to depositors are known as borrowing rate, while the rate at which bank lends the money is called lending rate. Now we will discuss the functions of commercial banks. The functions of commercial banks are classified into two main divisions. The one is primary function, and the primary functions includes accepts deposit. The primary function of a bank is to accept deposit. The bank takes deposit in the form of saving, current and fixed deposits. The surplus balances collected from the firm and individuals are lent to temporary required of commercial transactions. The second primary function is provides loans and advances. Another critical function of this bank is to offer loans and advances to the entrepreneurs and business people and collect interest. For every bank, it is the primary source of making profit. In this process, a bank retains a small number of deposits as a reserve and offers the remaining amount to the borrowers in demand loans, overdraft, cash credit, and short-term loans, etc. The next function is credit cash. When a customer is provided with credit or loan, they are not provided with liquid cash. First, a bank is opened for the customer bank account. First, a bank account is opened for the customer and then the money is transferred to the account. This process allows a bank to create money. Now, there are the secondary functions of a commercial bank, which includes discounting the bills of exchange. It is a written agreement acknowledging the amount of money to be paid against the goods purchased at a given point of time in future. The amount can also be cleared before the quoted time through a discounting method of commercial bank. The next function is overdraft facility. It is an advance given to a customer by keeping the current account to overdraw up to the given limit. The next function is purchasing and selling of the securities, that is shares, bonds, debenture. So the bank offers you with the facility of selling and buying the securities. The other function is locker facility. Bank provides locker facility to the customers to keep their valuable belongings or documents safely. Bank charges a minimum amount of an annual fees or for this service. The next function is paying and gather the credit. It uses different instruments like a promissory note, checks and bills of exchange. Now we will discuss the types of commercial bank. There are three types of commercial banks. Number one is private banks. It is one type of commercial bank where private individuals and businesses own a majority of the share capital. All private banks are registered as companies with limited liability, such as Housing Development Finance Corporation, that is HDFC Bank, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, that is ICICI Bank, and Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank, etc. The next is public bank. Public bank, it is those type of banks that is nationalized and the government holds a significant stake. For example, Bank of Baroda, State Bank of India, that is SBI, Dena Bank, then Corporation Bank, and Punjab National Bank. The next is foreign banks. Foreign banks are, these banks are established in foreign countries and have branches in other countries. For instance, American Express Bank, Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, that is HSBC Bank, then Standard Chartered Bank and Citibank. These all are the foreign banks. Dear students, in this session we have discussed about the functions of commercial banks. I hope this session would be beneficial for you. In the next session, we will continue our next topic. Till then, dear students, to stop the COVID-19, stay home. If you don't think about yourself, think about your loved ones. So stay home, please. But study regularly.